Hi, my name is Natalie Puente. I'm a senior at Madison Academic High School, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Madison Academic's very first student-run humanities literary magazine.
Hey, I'm Callie Hollowell, and I'm a senior at Madison Academic. I am the visual art director and the design editor for our humanities project.
My name is Anwar Abdi, and I'm a senior here at Madison Academic, and I'm the web director of this humanities project.
Hey, I'm Brennan. I'm a senior at Madison this year, and I'm the videography director of the Madison Academic Humanities Project.
Hi, my name is Millie Treadway. I'm a current senior at Madison Academic, and I had the opportunity to serve this year as head of marketing for our literary arts magazine.
Hi, my name is Lily Lewis, and I'm the literary director for the literary magazine. I'm an 11th grader. I'm the only junior leader.
It's basically my job to work with my team to build and manage an online space for our literary magazine. These days, having a digital presence is important in the sense of advertising and reaching more people.
My role is just kind of communicating with my writers as well as writing pieces myself, and just kind of getting to know them and how they write so I can communicate the best way I can with them. In addition to this, we also just have a good time. We have meetings where we learn just different ways to write and kind of unlock our creative status. And again, I'm just really honored to be a part of this because editing is something that I want to do when I get older, and that I was chosen means a lot because it just gives me some of the experience that I'll need to get into good colleges and future career pathways.
This year I had the opportunity to communicate with several local businesses around town in order to facilitate funds and also just gain attention for the project that we're working on.
My role has basically been to I took it upon myself to film a documentary of sorts on how to do a literary magazine, maybe for future generations at Madison that want to do one, or even other schools that might be looking for an example to follow. And so it's been a really fun and interesting process. We've been very fortunate to get equipment that we can use to do this project successfully and to the best of our ability.
As an art director, I've been able to guide wonderful, talented ladies through the creative process of what home means to them and how they can portray that in their art. And as a design editor, I've been able to edit the magazine with my worker and friend, Natalie, and basically through that we just edit what you're seeing in the magazine. Like when you open the page, what you see is what we did.
As the editor-in-chief, I'm kind of the boss woman, so my job is to manage and maintain the entire project. One of my responsibilities is to set up full team meetings, which is where I communicate with our team leaders and team members about important due dates and reminders that we need to be aware of. I also provide feedback to our members regarding what they've been working on and what they've finished. I also try and provide encouragement to boost inspiration and also provide a healthy but fun environment.
Hey guys, I'll be reading a poem by Daisy Mae Carter called Running Towards Home. This poem is a lot about just finding who you are. Maybe that's not the home you grew up in, maybe it's a home that you find whenever you leave your parents after high school. And that's where this senior is right now. She's about to leave her home and go to college, which is a big deal for a lot of people, and it's where they truly are able to find themselves. So without further ado, Running Towards Home by Daisy Mae Carter. I am not running away from home. I'm certainly moving away. I'm racing in the opposite direction, feeling the wind against my face and the pavement against my feet. My haste is compelled by the shallow building that lies behind me. In my wake I leave confusion, unacceptance, instability, and decay. If I were to glance backwards, I'd be whisked to short tempers and messiness, thrown into memories of molehole mountains and complacency when confrontation is necessary. I leave a false sense of control, a push to be perfect that leaves mental scarring for decades to come. I leave a refusal to seek help, even when independence becomes problematic for others. But I am not running away from home. I'm running towards it. I'm sprinting in the direction of hope and freedom, praying that I may finally achieve the rest of which I dream nightly. I lunge towards health, towards serenity, towards freedom to exist in my most authentic self. It'll be calm, collected, with my ducks in a row and no dogs to speak of. No more boisterousness or overstimulation, solely peace, quiet, and above all, comfort. Judgment of days past will chase me, track my footsteps, run me down like a natural predator. It won't matter. I'll be safe in my home to be. All I have to do is arrive. It is for this reason that I run.
Hey, my name is Callie, and I'm the creator of the magazine cover for our project. I remember back in December when Coach Clark asked me to be a part of this project, and we had no clue what it would entail, but I will say I have had such a great time being a part of it. So I'm going to tell you what inspired me for the cover. When we had our first meeting with the team leaders and we were told, well, we were kind of just throwing around ideas of what the theme should be for our magazine. Home was spit out, and I was like, you know, that's honestly a great theme. We just moved schools and we're kind of relocating homes. So my gears, they just started turning, and I was like, well, home is where the heart is. So I was able to take that, my thought, and put it onto paper. And so I got my iPad out and I started drawing, and my thought was home, heart. So home is your world, right? So I found a picture of a heart, an anatomical heart, if you've ever heard of that, and I put the world on top of it, and it kind of just merged the two together. Home is where the heart is.
So when we first discussed the magazine, our members were only given so much information. With this being our first time creating an entirely student-run magazine, we weren't sure where to start. We knew that our innovation team had been given a grant by the state of Tennessee, and we're greatly thankful for that. We were told to just create. We had full creative freedom to make the magazine our own. And I think this took a little bit of the pressure off of us because we knew we could just create and show off what our theme of home meant to us individually. I think that was also probably one of our main goals because we not only wanted to show off our work, but we also wanted to show off the arts, and we wanted the community of Jackson to further appreciate what the arts are. Throughout this process, I've seen our members blossom through their art. In the individual meetings, you walk in and see more of what our students have been working on, and it's really jaw-dropping and mind-blowing to see their personalities come out and help put our project together. It's also great to see our students, who all come from different backgrounds, come together and be a part of this adventure. I think because it's a very diverse group of students, it's very impressive and it adds a wow factor to what we've been creating. I know we can all say it's been such an amazing experience and adventure watching it piece together. Being a part of the very first issue is also exciting because we know that we are a part of something that could continue in future years. We also know that here at Madison we have very talented rising junior and senior artists here, and we just can't wait to see what the future holds and what future issues will look like.
I believe it's essential for there to be an outlet for students to express their artistic abilities, and I'm grateful to help build a platform to showcase their talents.
But the Humanities Project is just such an important thing for Madison because Madison is really focused on like writing and college preparation, but no other school that I've ever heard of or anybody that we've talked to has heard of a high school doing a literary magazine, unlike colleges which do it pretty often. And so I just feel such an honor that not only do I get to work on this project, but I get to edit it and just be a part of every single creative piece that goes into it.
I think that a literary arts magazine is important because as a high schooler, the arts kind of get swept under the rug a lot. And I think that especially for somebody who's an artist or a writer or a singer or anything like that, for us to be given a grant to do something that we love and to be getting that sort of attention, it's just really special.
I think a literary magazine, especially for high schoolers and at a school like Madison where we are, I guess, advanced, you could say, I think it's important because the arts are and have been a fundamental part of human culture since the beginning of time. Something like this, I feel like, is often overlooked, and the arts are kind of looked down upon compared to other things like maybe math and science and Common Core curriculum, I guess. And I think this is a really good way for students to show their talents and to express themselves and And I think we're all just really grateful for that opportunity.
So I think an opportunity like this in high school is very important because as a high schooler who is an artist, it is hard to get your artwork out and it is hard to be taken seriously because you're so young. And so an opportunity to publish your artwork and have people view it and see that you're not just some young high school